Good afternoon, everybody. Brandon Doyle here from Blue Corona. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone in attendance here today for spending a part of your afternoon with us, where we're going to learn a little bit more about Blue Corona Chat. We're very excited to demo this new product here for you today and show you exactly how Blue Corona Chat can help take your marketing efforts to new heights. If you're a current client of ours, we appreciate you taking the time out of your day, as always, and we also thank you for choosing Blue Corona as your digital marketing partner. And if you're new to Blue Corona, welcome. We hope you learned a thing or two about Blue Corona Chat today, and again, how it'll help elevate your marketing and digital marketing campaigns. Before we get started, we do have a couple administrative pieces to get out of the way. If you do have any questions during today's webinar, I encourage you to click on the little triangle next to the words questions in your GoToWebinar panel and type in your question at any time during the webinar. We certainly don't want you to forget those questions that you have, so don't save them for the end. Instead, ask away during the webinar and we'll do our best to answer any and all questions at the conclusion. And last but not least, there will be a survey at the end of today's webinar that automatically prompts at the conclusion. We certainly do value your feedback here at Blue Corona, and we want to hear more about what digital marketing topics you're interested in learning more about, potentially in a future webinar. And we also want to gather some feedback about how we did and what we could do better. So fill out that survey and you'll automatically be entered to win an Amazon gift card. So one lucky webinar attendee who completes that survey at the end will automatically be entered to win, and the winner will be notified via email in the next week. So fill out those surveys, give us that feedback, tell us what else you want to hear about, and you're automatically entered for a chance to win. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and get started. So today, quick agenda here. We're going to talk a little bit about Blue Corona, who we are, what we do here. But we're going to spend the majority of our time talking about Blue Corona Chat and giving you a full overview of its capabilities, the ins and outs, and what truly makes it special, particularly compared to other website chat services. Then we're going to walk through a live demo of the chat platform. So not only are you going to hear about Blue Corona Chat and everything it has to offer, but you're going to see it in action on both the front end from a customer perspective, as well as what it might look on your end and how you can interact with it as a business owner, marketing manager, or someone managing the chat platform. Then, of course, again, we'll answer any questions that we do have at the conclusion of today's webinar. And just a friendly reminder, if you do have a question, go ahead and click the little triangle next to the word questions in your GoToWebinar panel. Type it in at any time, and we're going to dedicate some time at the end to answer any questions that you guys might have. So let's go ahead and get started. So Blue Corona, we are a full-service digital marketing agency. However, we really like to look at ourselves as your digital marketing partner and an extension of your business. And our goal is to help each and every client that we work with accomplish three core goals. Number one, increase their leads and sales, i.e., help you grow your bottom line and build a larger business and grow that revenue. Number two, optimize your marketing costs. And number three, differentiate your brand online from your competitors. We have two locations. We're headquartered in Gaithersburg, Maryland, just outside of Washington, D.C., and another location here in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I'm broadcasting from today. We're made up of a team of more than 80 in-house marketers, and we like to partner with various organizations to help provide as much value as we can to our clients. So we are a Google Premier partner. That means that we have exclusive access into beta programs, data, insights, as well as Google's best practices. And that is a distinction, that Premier partnership, that is reserved for the top 2% of marketing agencies in the United States. So we're super proud of that. We're also a Microsoft advertising partner, or Bing Ads, as you might know it as, and as well as sponsor various industry organizations like the Vistage Network, Nexstar Network, and the Air Conditioning Contractors of America. We're a member of the Inc. 5000 Hall of Fame, and we're super proud of that. We actually were just notified last week of our ranking this year. We have been on the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing privately held companies in America now 8 years running. So like you, we are also building our business and value those partnerships that we make with each and every client. And again, we couldn't have done it without each of you in attendance here today. And again, if you're not a Blue Corona client, that's okay too. We welcome you and hope you learn more about our company and specifically about Blue Corona Chat. So let's go ahead and dive into Blue Corona Chat. So what is it? What is Blue Corona Chat? Well, if you see the image over there on the right side of your screen, it probably looks very familiar. Blue Corona Chat is a website chat services where your website visitors can interact with a chatbot or customer service agent to basically help solve their needs and turn that website visitor from just exactly that, a website visitor, into a lead for your company. Blue Corona Chat is an automated, artificial intelligence-based chat service. So it's not using an actual person sitting behind a keyboard, maybe one of your customer service reps or a marketing manager on your team. No one is actually interacting live with the chat platform. It's all automated and using this artificial intelligence technology. And we're going to talk a little bit more about why that's important and how Blue Corona Chat leverages that in today's webinar. Blue Corona Chat, on average, gathers all the customer's important information in under a minute. On average, that chat process from start to finish is 1 minute, and that's one of the many benefits, the speed and functionality of using that AI-based technology to interact with customers on your website. Not only that, Blue Corona Chat uses what's called conversational marketing and conversational marketing best practices when interacting with your website visitors. And again, we're going to talk about what conversational marketing is, why it's important, and how Blue Corona Chat leverages conversational marketing to engage with users. If you are a Blue Corona client in attendance today, Blue Corona Chat integrates seamlessly with Blue Corona's tracking and reporting platform. So those monthly reports that you walk through with your account manager, Blue Corona Chat seamlessly integrates with that platform. And again, we're going to dive into some of the more details and give you an inside look about what that looks like. And perhaps what we're most proud of about Blue Corona Chat is that Blue Corona Chat has a successful chat completion rate of 80%. And some clients see a little bit higher rate than that. Some clients see a little bit lower, but on average, 80% chat completion rate. So that means 80% of people interacting with that chatbot are using it from start to finish. They're not abandoning it and picking up the phone and calling. They are walking through the entire chat journey from start to finish, and that is extremely high and has a big impact on your website conversion rate. So let's dive into the artificial intelligence side of things. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is hot in the streets, right? We all know at a broad level kind of what AI does. We know it's technology that thinks for us or executes a task for us. And that's great, but why is it important to you, a business owner, and what can it help you achieve, and how does it integrate with Blue Corona Chat? So at a high level, artificial intelligence and AI-based technology can help create more efficient workflows for your team. And that includes automating simple tasks and things like creating sales opportunities for your reps, having simple conversations to capture any potential customers' intent. Do they want to buy from you? Are they a qualified buyer? Can you actually help them out with either your services or your products? As well as, again, gathering that customer contact information, their important lead information, so you can get in touch with them. And additionally, things like beginning the scheduling process. So it helps create a more efficient workflow. But not only that, there's some interesting studies that have been published recently about the benefits from a business standpoint in using AI-based technology. And these studies show really two critical things. Number one, companies using artificial intelligence are more highly maximizing their customer satisfaction rates. So in the top portion of that image on the left side of your screen, you'll see that customers using AI technology there in the teal color versus companies who are not using AI technology in the red. On average, those companies year over year are seeing more positive mentions on their social media channels, higher growth in customer satisfaction rates, higher company annual company revenue year over year. We can see there that on average, companies investing in AI-based technology like Blue Corona Chat are growing on average 9.2% year over year, whereas companies who are not are growing on average about 3.8% year over year. On the same side, we start to see that the customer lifetime value is higher with companies using AI-based services or technology like Blue Corona Chat. Again, increasing that customer lifetime value on average year over year of 9.1% compared to 4.5% of companies who are not. So not only is artificial intelligence help changing the way businesses, quite frankly, do business, it's helping them grow their business, and it's also helping in their service delivery or customer service, if you will. So I'd like you to shift your focus to the bottom part of that image. Again, we see here that companies using AI in their customer service and in their service delivery have higher average revenue per customer contact. They're able to resolve the customer's issues in the first time that that customer contacts them at a higher rate than companies are not. And also just provide a better, more seamless interaction with that customer. So again, artificial intelligence and AI-based technology is helping streamline your workflow, allowing your customer service reps and sales reps to focus on, things like fielding inbound phone calls, making any outbound phone calls that they might need to be making, and helping automate that scheduling and buying process. And then we're seeing a larger business impact with higher revenue, higher average customer lifetime value, and just overall better, more efficient customer service. So how is artificial intelligence leveraged in Blue Corona Chat? Well, Blue Corona Chat is built in a way where we have pre-trained the chat service to handle every single chat without human supervision. So a lot of chat services need a live human being sitting behind a computer, monitoring the chat and responding to any customers. Blue Corona Chat removes the need for that ongoing management. There's no babysitting, quote unquote. And not only that, Blue Corona Chat can help handle unlimited number of chats at the same time. Studies show that a single live chat agent, if I were, a chat agent behind a computer speaking with prospects, studies show that a live chat agent can handle anywhere between 2 to 4 chats simultaneously. So 2 to 4 is kind of that number where anything greater than that, we start to see things like delayed response times coming from those humans or those other chat services, human errors. I before have been interacting with live chat services and I've been called the wrong name and provided some information that was not even about what I initially am chatting about. So things like that. If you've ever experienced that, you can imagine the frustration when you're chatting about one thing and then that live human being is essentially confusing you with another customer. You don't want that. Whereas Blue Corona Chat can handle unlimited chats at the same time, 1, 5, 10, 100, 500. Although I doubt some of us might have 500 chats going on at one time, it does have that capability. Not only that, Blue Corona Chat has instant responses. The average response time in Blue Corona Chat is between 1 to 2 seconds, and we're going to see a demonstration of that later on in the webinar. But you get instant responses as well as no setup or installation by you. So other chat services might require a little bit of setup. Blue Corona Chat is designed in a way to be pretty much out of the box with a little bit of customization needed, of course, which our team would work with you on to get that customization set up. But again, alleviating a lot of that pain and removing it from your task list and adding it to ours. Blue Corona Chat is also available online 24/7, 365. Since it is an automated chat platform using that AI-based technology, Blue Corona Chat does not take nights off. It is active while your business may even be closed. It doesn't take holidays and so on. Whereas live chat services, you may not have someone answering those chats when your business is closed. Let's say after 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. if you're closed, you're going to need someone to pay someone to manage that chat if you want that chat to be live. Otherwise, it's going to be essentially inactive. And again, because Blue Corona Chat is entirely automated, there isn't any additional hiring or management required on your end, allowing you to streamline your resources and have them focus on what really matters. Blue Corona Chat, I mentioned it before, also leverages conversational marketing. So conversational marketing is based on the common sense idea of listening to your customer and your potential customer's needs. What's their problem and how can we help solve it in a very non-formal, engaging, and interactive way. And we define that as a feedback-oriented approach to marketing used to drive engagement, develop customer loyalty, grow your customer base, and grow revenue. So by being willing to incorporate feedback in your marketing strategy and communicating with customers on a one-to-one basis can really help distinguish your company's brand from your competitors, and also encourage potential customers to engage with your product or service. And we've really seen conversational marketing take off with the rise of things like social media and other automated chat tools like Blue Corona Chat. And social media and automated chat tools have really opened up new lines of communication with customers. And as a result, conversational marketing is really taking on a whole new level of importance. So why conversational marketing? Why is it so important? Well, it's first important to take a step back and understand that your sales and marketing teams are not separate entities. Okay, and while that might be pretty self-explanatory to some, others it might not be. And your marketing team should, whether it's a digital marketing partner like Blue Corona or another partner, or you're working with someone else or have an in-house team, your sales and marketing teams must be seamlessly integrated in order to craft successful marketing campaigns that turn into qualified leads and book jobs or product sales for your company. And one of the big, most important things about conversational marketing is the immediacy. Time is of the essence. So in a recent study by HubSpot, 90% of consumers rated an immediate response as important or very important when they have a customer service question. So let's think about that for a moment. Maybe you've worked with a customer in the past, and then maybe 2 days later, they have some questions and want to follow up with you. Customers expect those conversations to happen really how they want them, when and where they want. The customer is driving how, when, and where. So that's where things like Blue Corona Chat or website chat services really start to come into play. People want it at their fingertips and immediately. And at the same time, 82% of consumers also rated an immediate response as important or very important when they have a marketing or sales question. So maybe they haven't bought for you before, but they're researching your company. They're asking questions to see if you're the best company for them, or your products are the best products to solve their need. They want those answers, again, where they want them and when they want them. And that's where Blue Corona Chat really delivers it. On top of that, conversational marketing and artificial intelligence really helps leverage data, but it captures that data in, again, a very user-friendly, engaging way. So conversational marketing allows you to capture that lead information, everything from your customers' names and contact information, all the way through the more technical marketing items like the source of that lead. Was it a paid search lead? Was it an email marketing lead? Was it a lead generated by your SEO campaigns? But again, it does it in a very user-friendly, non-conspicuous way that is engaging and helping build that brand loyalty and that confidence with your potential customers. And again, we're going to dive into what that conversational marketing looks like in more detail as part of our demonstration here today of Blue Corona Chat. So I want to transition here a little bit into tracking and reporting. A recent study showed that generating traffic and leads, 63% of business owners identified generating traffic and leads as the #1 challenge with their marketing campaigns. Okay, and Blue Corona Chat, it's not going to help drive more traffic to your website, but it is going to focus on that latter half of generating leads. And that's one of the biggest challenge that business owners have identified with their marketing campaigns. And The second biggest challenge is proving the ROI of marketing activities, or what sort of return on investment are we seeing based on the amount of money we spent on these campaigns. Again, Blue Corona Chat is a great way to supplement maybe the web forms you have on your website, or the tracked phone lines you have installed on your website, to understand how those customers are finding you and how to attribute their revenue back to their original marketing campaign. Thirdly, managing the website. Although maybe not in the top 2 or 3 reasons or challenges that a business owner has when it comes to marketing, we fully understand here at Blue Corona that probably everyone in attendance is not a digital marketing expert. We like to leave that to the professionals here at Blue Corona, while at the same time we understand we are not a home service contractor, a lawyer, a doctor, so we're not going to be handing out any medical advice or legal advice and so on. So there's also an issue of managing the website and anything integrated with that website. And again, Blue Corona Chat helps alleviate that pain by taking it off of your team's plate and adding it to ours. And we've successfully done that several times here at Blue Corona with Blue Corona Chat, and we're excited to offer that for a lot of other clients. Well, let's dive into the tracking and reporting capabilities in a little bit more detail. So it's very important to understand that if you're running a marketing campaign, you should be tracking everything you can possibly be tracking around that campaign. If it's a digital campaign, everything from clicks or impressions and clicks, all the way down through conversions, sales, and revenue. It's also important to know, and what that data helps provide that you're tracking, helps give you important information like how are your customers finding you? Are they calling? Are they filling out a web form? Are they using some sort of chat service that you have like Blue Corona Chat? But maybe more importantly, how did they find you? Was it through your paid search campaigns, Google ads or Bing ads, your Facebook marketing campaigns, your SEO campaigns? And when you start to build that data, you start to collect insights and gather insights into what's working well and what's not. So better data is going to allow you to make better business decisions when it comes to your marketing. And so you're going to be able to identify what marketing channels generate the highest return on investment, at the same time, which marketing channels are generating the lowest return on investment, and then again, maybe some areas of opportunities or improvement of how you can maximize those hard-earned marketing dollars that you're spending across the internet. And again, those better business decisions are going to allow you to make decisions that help impact and directly impact your lead volume and your sales volume to help you grow your business. So we're going to use that data to make better business decisions in order to increase leads and sales across your company. So Blue Corona Chat has full integration with Google Analytics, and that's really kind of the industry standard across all website chat services. So you're going to be able to collect through those completed chats things like the source of the lead, again, Google, Bing, Facebook, etc., as well as the medium or the channel that lead comes from, organic, pay-per-click, email. So again, that's pretty standard across all website chat services and something that Blue Corona Chat does provide. But perhaps what we're most excited about Blue Corona Chat is the integration with your custom phone call tracking. So when you think about the nature of website chat services, and let's use Blue Corona Chat as an example. So unlike other chat services, Blue Corona is not incentivized. We don't get paid off of chats being completed, but a lot of other chat services do. So those other companies, things like Podium or Home Service Chats may be more incentivized to not include any sort of phone call tracking or even call integration into their chat platforms in general, because the more people they can get to finish and utilize that chat platform or their own chat platform, the more they get paid. And that is an inherent conflict between what website chat services offer, at an organic level. So one of the things we're very proud of is the way that we have designed, developed, and built Blue Corona Chat to include phone call tracking. And so that means if you're a client, that you have maybe 5, 10, even 15, 25 tracked phone lines assigned to each of your marketing campaigns. one for SEO, one for pay-per-click, one for display ads, one for email, one for Facebook, and so on. So again, you can paint the full picture and understand what campaigns are driving the most visits and leads and revenue for you. At Blue Corona, we have built Blue Corona Chat to dynamically populate and sync with all of your tracked phone lines in order to provide customers or your potential customers who are using the Blue Corona Chat on your website to provide them that option to pick up the phone and call. You know, we understand that maybe sometimes the artificial intelligence isn't able to answer that user's question. And we don't want the chat to end there. We want to provide them with more options to call you. And Blue Corona Chat seamlessly integrates with that, as well as our Blue Corona results and reporting platform. So what does that look like to you? So just like if you're an existing client, again, this screenshot might look very familiar to you, but just like all the other leads that come into your website here at Blue Corona, we're going to house all those leads, phone calls, web form submissions, and now chat forms in one central lead database. So this on your screen here is an actual screenshot taken from an actual customer of ours currently using Blue Corona Chat. Now, I've blurred out some important information here for privacy for these customers. However, we can see that Blue Corona Chat is not only engaging with these customers, but it's collecting identifiable information like the customer's name, their email address, and then on the marketing side of things, how they arrived here. Where did they come from? In this example, all 3 came from Google. However, we can understand that 2 out of these 3 came from an organic campaign, so an SEO campaign. Maybe you ranked highly on Google and they clicked on you, and then they decided to chat as their preferred method of contacting you. And likewise, we can see here in this second example in lead number 2, that this person came from a pay-per-click campaign. Then we take it one step further and can identify the landing page and those conversion rates, as well as seeing the message or the chat transcript from that customer. And that's all great and dandy, but how do we tie it back to, you know, your campaigns? And that's where we take it another step further and are able to identify and tie back. You know, let's use number 1, for example, here came from Google Organic. That is going to populate in these web form submissions, and we're going to identify that as a lead here for you. But at the same time, if a customer did decide to call you through Blue Corona Chat, that would populate here in your phone call data. And our team of taggers would work to identify, you know, is it a lead, is it not a lead, and so on. But we can start to paint the full picture when it comes to tracking and reporting as to the chat users, where they came from, and what actions did they take? Did they pick up the phone and call? Did they complete the chat? And analyze that chat to determine of whether or not it is a lead or not. So one of the cool functionalities, if you're used to having your leads automatically delivered to you via email, like maybe you have an office admin or they go right to your top sales rep or a group of sales emails, Blue Corona does that. Blue Corona Chat does that. And if you're used to having one central location, housing all of your leads in that lead database, you know, everything from the customer's name and contact information, Blue Corona Chat accomplished that too. And so we've really built this in a way to provide speed in the delivery and engaging with your customers, and at the same time helping solve the need that other chat services currently do not leverage when it comes to that dynamic phone call tracking. So next, I want to walk you through a quick demonstration of what this looks like to you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up here our test website environment, as well as an example of this this dashboard, our custom results and reporting dashboard. Apologies, this is taking a little bit to load. It is a test environment, so it is a little bit slower than a live website. All right. So we're going to pretend like I'm the customer, and I'm visiting Ernst Heating and Cooling. And you can see immediately after 1 second, the Blue Corona Chat platform popped up and is ready to be engaged with. So this is where users are really presented with a few cool functionalities. Number 1, you'll notice that the Blue Corona chat platform is customized to Ernst Heating and Cooling. We've imported their correct brand colors and imported their logo to really customize it to Ernst, and we have those same capabilities to customize it for your company. And as soon as customers land, they're provided several options. And I'm going to walk through each of these options here. You'll notice that this text us feature that is live in our demo environment. It is something we are currently testing. Unfortunately, texting a tracked phone line does require a lot of different capabilities. So our team is currently evaluating that, and we may be rolling out a texting feature for Blue Corona Chat in the future. However, just so we're on the same page, that feature is not currently available for Blue Corona Chat. Well, let's just start walking through how someone might engage with Blue Corona Chat if it was on your website. So the first way that someone's probably going to engage is they're going to start chatting. And you just have the option to click this button here, identifying I want to chat. Or they can just start typing a message down here. So I'm going to go ahead and click I want to chat. And you'll notice the speed in which the artificial intelligence technology behind Blue Corona Chat has responded. So that took about 1 second. And we can see here, welcome to Ernst Heating and Cooling, and 1 or 2 sentences, please describe what you need done. So Blue Corona Chat is starting to qualify these leads. And, you know, it's hot down here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to pretend like my air conditioner is broken. So I might type something as a potential customer, like my AC unit won't work. I need someone to come fix it as soon as possible. Awesome. Blue Corona Chat responded, we can help you with that. Can I start with your name? And now Blue Corona Chat is starting to gather that lead information. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in, Brandon Doyle. And even if customers were to type something like, hi, my name is Brandon Doyle, the AI-based technology will identify that and start engaging with that customer as well. They'll pull out that unique name even if they don't only enter their name. So now the chat, the way Ernst has it set up, it's starting to ask and further qualify this customer. So it's asking for my 5-digit zip code. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my home zip code here, 28205. Now, Ernst Heating and Cooling is located in Illinois. Again, I'm located in Charlotte, North Carolina today. So obviously, Ernst Heating and Cooling, if my air conditioner broke down, is not going to be traveling all the way down here to North Carolina to service me. One of the really cool features and functionalities of Blue Corona Chat is we can work with you to identify a list of zip codes throughout all the service areas that you have or want to be advertising in and operating, servicing customers in. What the technology then does is cross-reference the user's input, so this 28205 or whatever zip code they enter, and if that customer happens to be outside your service area, it's really going to respond with a message that says, you know, hey, Brendan, unfortunately, you know, you fall outside our service area, or the response is going to let the user know, hey, we don't service that area, and unfortunately, we can't work with you. However, for the sake of this demo, that functionality is turned off, but it is one capability that you would have if you wanted to use Blue Corona Chat on your own website. So great, now the chat is asking me, perfect, next I need your phone number. Again, it's also asking for more information. So my cell phone number, 518-796-0452. So I've entered, okay, almost done. Can you please share your email address? Brandon@bluecorona.com. And you'll notice the chat, again, is instantly responding. Thank you. We are in the process of scheduling your appointment and we'll be in touch shortly. Now, again, that process, for the sake of the demo, did take longer than 1 minute. However, on average, these conversations are happening in 1 minute or less. But I want to show you, again, how quickly and easily this integrates into the results and reporting platform. So this may look familiar to some of you, but this is Blue Corona's custom reporting platform. There's not much data populated here yet, simply because this is, again, a demo environment. But you'll notice up here in the top part of your screen, you do have the option to look at a chat log. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to that chat log. And we start to see the information populating within our chat. Now, unfortunately, because I've given quite a few demos over the course of our time here at Blue Corona, it has identified my IP address as a possible bot submission. However, if I scroll down, you will see other information here, like my boss, Mike Wilson, picking up the direct lead source and where it's coming from, landing page information, and all this information would be captured from your users. Again, because it's a demo environment, and I've done a few demos over the course of the past few weeks, we start to see it identifying me as a bot. But it did capture, my name, email, and again, would have captured source, medium, landing page. But one of the other cool functionalities is if you click on this message here, you do see the entire chat transcript in addition to the contact information that it gathered from me. So this chat transcript also includes the questions that the bot asked in addition to the customer's response right here. So it integrates seamlessly into this customer reporting platform. And again, then it's able to take it one step further and deliver it into those marketing channels reports to give you insights into the number of leads generated from your SEO campaign, pay-per-click campaign, and so on. But what if I don't want to chat? We're going to go ahead and if a user wanted to click call now, again, something that they're unable to do with other chat providers, they would do so. Now, this is very important on mobile especially. So this would be a mobile click to call button. Someone would click it and then click it again to just immediately call a customer service rep. Now, you do notice that this phone number 618-887-6093 is different from this demo environment of 555, but on a live website like your website, these numbers would be reflected and would be the same. And those would be your tracked phone lines across pay-per-click, SEO, and so on, enabling us to sync up that lead with the proper channel. Well, what happens if the customer wants to leave a review? Let's walk through that here. So I want to leave a review as a customer. The chat is automatically going to respond and say, we're able to help you. How did we do? And the user is presented with two options. They had a positive experience or a good experience, thumbs up, or maybe they had a not so great experience, this thumbs down. We're going to go walk through a good experience. So I had a great time. I was helped a lot. And what you're able to do is sync up all of your review platforms with Blue Corona Chat. So in this example, we've synced up Google, but it does have the ability to sync up your Facebook reviews, Yelp, Angie's List, all the popular directories out there. So let's say I want to leave a Google review. I click the Google review button, and I'm automatically redirected to go ahead and leave that Google review on the internet. But let's say I had a bad experience. One of the unique functionalities about Blue Corona Chat is that it is not going to push any negative reviews out there onto the web. It's not going to be published for other potential customers to see. Instead, the customer is presented with this contact form. So they go ahead, they just add their contact information, 518-796-0452, our contact information, and then they can list and start to voice their grievances. So maybe it's something along the lines of the technician never called me back and never fixed the problem. I'm very upset. Do not work with this company. Okay, so that's a review that we would never want to see published out there on the web. It might turn off other potential customers. So when they do want to leave that review, they would send this message. It would automatically be delivered via email to a dedicated email address that you identify. Maybe it's an office manager or a lead customer service rep on your team, and it's automatically delivered via email and not published out there on the web. Last but not least, as a Blue Corona user, Blue Corona Chat user, you would also have full access into this chat portal through the results and reporting platform. And this is where some of the cool functionality also comes into play here. So as we look at this, we start to see that we have a few options. first and foremost, you could turn on different desktop notifications to notify you with a noise or a pop-up when someone is engaging with chat on your website, so you know someone is into that chat and engaged. But one of the awesome things about Blue Corona Chat is it does give you the option to join the conversation. So although Blue Corona Chat is built in a way to gather that lead information and the customer's contact information automatically by itself, your customer service reps, or if you have someone monitoring this, they do have the option to start chatting with someone on their website. So let's show you what that looks like. So again, I pulled up the example here. I want to chat. Okay, so this person has started the chat. Again, I'm interested in working with you, broken AC unit. We're going to enter our contact information. All right, so maybe this is when your CSR gets notified that someone is chatting with the platform. Okay, so we start to see that. It's great to meet you. We have a few follow-up questions, and maybe this is where the customer service rep wants to jump in. You'll notice here in the Blue Corona Chat portal, you see we have our currently chatting. And if I were to click on this little chat here that has the blue icon, this is that same chat, but in the back end that only your company could see. So again, on the front end, we see we've made it this far in the chat. Brendan Doyle, it's great to meet you. Please enter your zip code. And let's say this is where your customer service rep wants to jump in. They simply click this button here, and they could say something like, "Hey, Brandon, I'm John. What is your zip code of your home address?" And that's where you would be able to start engaging with the customer on their end. Again, sorry, folks, looks like we're experiencing a little bit of a glitch here, but it would start to come through on this end as well. So you do have that option to jump into the platform and engage with a customer if needed. So again, a quick recap, Blue Corona Chat, it is designed for speed and to gather some lead information for you 24/7, 365 without the need to be managed by a human. It gives instant response times, and on average, again, it gathers that customer lead information in under a minute, and it leverages things like artificial technology or artificial intelligence, and conversational marketing to personally engage with those website visitors. And all of that chat flow that you saw on your end is really that conversational marketing coming into play, engaging with those customers. Again, it has a full Blue Corona tracking reporting integration, including Google Analytics, dynamic phone call tracking, and there's our results and reporting platform. And if you want, there is absolutely zero human management required. Again, you do have that option there, but there is zero human management required, and all that's going to help you provide you with better data to make better business decisions to help you increase your company's leads and sales. A quick recap of our Blue Corona Chat features. Again, you do have the option to jump in and take over, quote unquote, a current chat. Of course, you can customize the features like questions and answers, the buttons, full lead database integration, and it integrates with phone call tracking, unlike other chat services. That's really one of the big differentiators here. Again, you would have full access to the Blue Corona Chat portal, as well as full review platform integration for places like Google, Facebook, Yelp, and so on, and also helps keep those negative reviews internal so you can help resolve those issues with past customers as opposed to publishing them to the public. A feature that is coming soon that we are working through the kinks of is Blue Corona Chat lead tagging service. So here at Blue Corona, we have a team for all of our clients that listens to all of the phone call leads that come in and reads all of the web form submissions to identify that, based on our lead database. And if it's a new customer lead, an existing customer lead, maybe it's marketing, it's spam, and we are going to be rolling out that feature here in the next couple of months. We're hoping by the end of the year here for Blue Corona Chat, again, helping provide that full visibility into the platform, but not only that, more importantly, into your marketing campaigns. So how do you get started? If you're interested in using Blue Corona Chat and you're not a current Blue Corona client, that's okay. All you need to do is reach out to us at bluecorona.com/contact us, or simply give us a phone call. That number is 301-591-9397. Mention you sat in on the webinar. Tell them you're interested in learning more about Blue Corona Chat, and we'd be happy to come up with a solution that works for you. And if you are a Blue Corona client, reach out to your account manager. They can help get you set up in terms of pricing and more details. Well, awesome. Well, folks, again, I appreciate your time here today. I'm going to open it up to questions here. So if you do have questions, feel free to type them in. And it looks like we already have a few. So Pam Bowen wants to know if this is Blue Corona Chat is something that can be added to an existing website. Yes, absolutely. And it doesn't matter if Blue Corona designed your website and built your website, or if another company built your website. This can be added to any website to help increase that website conversion rate, engage with customers, and generate those leads. All right, Susie, can the presentation be emailed to us so we can have for reference? Unfortunately, we're not going to be sending out the deck, but we will have this recording available online. It will take us about 1 to 2 business days to get this fully uploaded everywhere it needs to be, but this will be available online on our website so that you can view it afterwards on demand at your own convenience. A couple other questions trickling in here. Is it available for clients only or everyone? So it's available to everyone. Again, as Pam asked, it can be added to any website. So again, reach out to us either via bluecorona.com/contact us. Shoot me an email if you want, brandon@bluecorona.com, but it is available for everyone. Do you have a lot of clients using it, and what is their feedback? So we do have a few clients using it right now. Again, it is a brand new product for us that we are excited to launch. So we do have a few clients using it. However, we've gotten some great feedback to date. And based on that feedback, we anticipate a lot more of our clients to make the switch to Blue Corona Chat because of its affordability and hands-off approach to customer service. And that's really the sort of feedback we've gotten, that they don't have to babysit it, they don't have to pay someone to manage it, and that it's active 24/7, 365. Any other questions out there? All right, folks. Well, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join us and learn a little bit more about Blue Corona Chat. Again, we appreciate your time and your business. If you're interested in learning more about Blue Corona Chat, again, contact us at bluecorona.com/contact us, or give us a call 301-591-9397, or contact your account manager for more details. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday and have a great rest of your week.